wrestling fans, thanks for clicking on the dreaded D-Rose again, just like a bad penny. Here I am again. Hey, TMZ reports that Nelson Frazier, Big Daddy V, his wife Cassandra, told TMZ that he approximately lost about 100 pounds suffering a fatal heart attack this week, but he was coming down on his weight because of losing. I don't know whether he lost maybe too much or not. Over the course of 6 months, he lost 100 pounds, and Frazier lost the weight after being told by the doctors that his blood pressure was way too high, which always happens if you're over 400 and 500 pounds, man. Hey, JSOnline.com recently spoke with Mark Henry, and it was noted that when his contract expires in about 2 years, he said he's really retiring this time. Henry talks about working with the new WWE talent once he retires from the ring. He said, when I do retire, and you won't see me in the ring at all, but that will be, I'll be in the back working with the younger guys. Vince McMahon, believe it or not, finally made his first public comment on CM Punk's status with the company after, well, I think it was at yesterday's conference call with the company investors. Anyway, an investor asked him about Punk's status, and Vince acknowledged that he's one of the company's biggest performers and said he's taking a sabbatical right now. He says, let's just put it that way. I don't know. All right. CBS affiliate in Philadelphia has picked up an article looking at Dr. Joseph Maroon, who heads up WWE medical team. Maroon talked about when he and WWE came together in 2006 to begin a partnership. He said they came to me and said, look, we're interested in doing everything we can do to protect our talent. And it's it's the lifeblood, of course, of our industry. And we want to do everything, the best thing we can do, possibly the best medicine we can get to protect them. Stephanie McMahon commented about the extensive medical program that Maroon heads up. She says that we do cardiovascular screening, we do impact testing, we do blood work, there's a drug testing component, and it's really the best idea of having our athletes and our superstars the best health possible, which I would think everybody else would go for it too. But some wrestlers, they just want to get just as monster big as they can, and they just kind of lose their mind on that. If you got it, you got it. What can I say? Article noted that WWE drug testing is done by an independent third-party group. Drug testing is conducted randomly 4 times a year, each year for every superstar. And if they're found to have banned or prohibited substances in their body, they are tested 7 times a year, then also randomly. Noted before earlier this week that Natalya, believe it or not, she's in Cabo, Mexico for filming of Total Divas, and apparently they were there for Brie Bella's bachelorette party. I didn't get invited. I don't know whether you did, but I'm just totally pissed. Most of the cast there, except for Summer Rae and Naomi, who isn't able to fly due to her eye injury, and Summer Rae, she's dancing somewhere. Honky Tonk Man's Shake, Rattle, and Roll audio show will be returning next Wednesday, February 26, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at honkytonkman.net. And as noted, WWE is now shopping their TV programs to other distributors after they failed to reach a deal with NBC Universal. While NBCU, though, has got extensive negotiating window prior, well, it expired last Friday, they still have the right to match any offer that WWE receives. I think they're just kind of holding back just to see what they get offered. Could be less, so they can match the less and be all right. Los Angeles Times reports that NBCU and WWE are far apart on price, and WWE has hired Chris Belavac, head of a media advisory firm, to negotiate, for them. And Jim Ross updated his Q&A on the barbecue website and said, was asked if he really wants to see a Batista versus Randy Orton match. And JR says, I think their creative needs some more juice, but there's time for, that to occur. And for what it's worth, Kane made an appearance on NBC affiliate in Minneapolis this morning promoting Elimination Chamber. The host asked Kane about Brock Lesnar factoring into the pay-per-view, and Kane said that Lesnar will be at the event on Sunday. The Miz and Maurice were married. So all you guys and girls and all that stuff, there's 2 less people on the market. They got married in the Bahamas last night, and all we know really, the Kelly and her boyfriend, who's her boyfriend? Remember John Morrison climbed around all over the place backstage. Dolph Ziggler and Zack Ryder and others attended. And former WWE talent Caitlyn noted on Twitter that she is close to launching her Celestial Bodies women's fitness line. Or, well, yeah, fitness apparel line, I guess. So, if she got fitness apparel that she's getting ready to put on the market, I'll have to look into that. Let you know. Anyway, Rajan Singh, he noted on Twitter that the great Khali officially became a U.S. citizen today. And there were ceremonies in Campbell, California, Fairfax, Virginia, and Hartford, Connecticut on Thursday. David Otunga recently spoke with the YBF.com and talked about being one of WWE's few African-American superstars. And courtesy of WWE DVD News, they got a cover photo of the new DVD and Blu-ray on Ultimate Warrior, which comes out April Fool's Day. And all it is a great big close-up of his face, the old picture. Variety's got a new article up looking at WWE Studios and how WWE has no plans of getting out of the movie business. They had a great movie with The Call. That was good. I think they're making a second follow-up to that, too. And as stated by Vince McMahon during investor call this morning, Vince said, "We have a new business model. It's our third. This one is working." It's always the third time that works, huh? Anyway, they need to just don't worry about pushing their superstars into the movies. Get just some good movie. Dish Network, believe it or not, they stand to lose about $460,000 for not carrying the Elimination Chamber. Kind of silly. I don't think they're doing all that well anyway. Now, one of the reasons WWE is not pushing Apple TV, if you have any of that, for their WWE network, it's hard because I guess Apple TV is going to take 50% cut of all orders. Similar streaming devices like Xbox and Roku are closer to like 30%. I got Roku, but I've never ordered anything through them. WrestleMania 30 isn't sold out yet, but there's 9,916 of the 55,000 ticket holders who have their seats up for sale on StubHub. So they're buying themselves, for investment purposes. Nosebleed seats are going around $47, and you can still get 2 front row seats for a mere hair over $13,000. I'm on my way. I hope they take a check. Day of the show. Wrestling Observer Newsletter reports that Scott Hall is indeed on the list of 2014 Hall of Famers. Possibly, to be inducted. Regarding speculation, Diamond Dallas Page may be inducted at the Hall, and Jake Roberts. He reportedly not on the list, though. And regarding the one-week free trial, I have some people ask about this, of the WWE Network launch. Similar to offers with other companies, you will still have to sign up with a credit card, and a subscription will automatically be renewed until you cancel. And you better hurry up and cancel, or they're going to be taking right out of your pocket like a pickpocket. If you're going to do that. Anyway, there's been talk about doing a cliffhanger ending to February 24th Raw to encourage the WWE Network signups. The plan right now is for Raw to do a post-show to be taped backstage weekly, and since it would be going on at the same time as the dark main event in the arena. So they're going to have cameras everywhere. They better buy a bunch of extra cameras, come and think of it. I tell you what, I went to, I'm not going to say what car wash it was, here in town. They were promoting this is kind of what I'll get to it here in a minute, about the network free trial. Went to the car wash, and I said, hey, I want to get this $29.95 where you get all your washes free for a month. I said, I want to get it for my wife for Valentine's Day. And they said, okay, well, we need the car here. Is that the car? And I said, no. I said, she's got the car. And they said, well, we need the car here because they got to put a sticker on it and all that. I said, all right. So I came back the next day, and I said, well, give me 2 months' worth for her. And he says, oh, you'll have a endless amount of car washes. I said, why is that? He said, well, we put it on the credit card, and then it renews monthly. You many washes as you want, go in there, free. It's got the sticker in the window. They know it's that car for that place. And so anyway, I said, well, I don't want to, put it on the credit card, because when I scan the card or whatever, it goes on to the email showing that the card's been used. And I said, I want to surprise her with it. And they said, well, we need the credit card. I said, well, here, I just give you the $29.95. I'll give you the double for $30. I mean, $40 or 60, whatever it was, 60 in tax. I said, here, I got the, and they, no, we need the credit card. I said, you're telling me that American money, this green stuff, I can't use it? And he said, no, you can't buy the car washes with money. They want that credit card so they can renew it every month. And if you forget about it, it's going to, bam, get renewed until you cancel it. Needless to say, I just take her car over there and car wash it myself and be done with it, because she didn't want me to get the credit card number out. And she works at a bank, so she knows what she's talking about. I don't. Hey, I do know one thing. Thanks for clicking, you guys. I gotta go.